So, folks, ta-da! Take a strip, pop it in there. It comes on. Then I have to pica myself. Pica! Ay chinga su madre. And bam! That's it. Little dab will do you. $94. That's damn near perfect. All right, so this is my fasting glucose. I have not eaten since around 9 o'clock last night. It's 9 o'clock right now. It was before 9 o'clock, like 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna tell you what I ate. So, boop, remove that. Good to go. That was easy. Took me a while to figure out how to use this thing yesterday. Ran through 3 of those strips. They ain't cheap. Now I know why people don't want you to get cured of things like diabetes. They want you to stay sick. Porque they can make a lot of money. I'm doing this for fun, but there's people that need these strips 3 times a day, 4 times a day, and at $1 a piece. So, I don't know. Anyways, why am I doing this? 94. It's pretty good. I mean, a typical healthy person should probably be around that. So, I'm a typical healthy person. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yesterday I tested it after eating some sugar or gluten-free cookies. 111. That's not bad at all. The reason I've started doing this testing is because I just got done finishing Robb Wolf's book, Wired to Eat. If you don't know, the first book that I ever read that had anything to do with paleo was Robb Wolf's book, The Paleo Solution. The Paleo Solution kind of changed my life. It got me to places like look, feel, and perform is what Robb always says, and those are good standards, good markers. How do you look? How do you feel? How you perform? The Paleo Solution got me to look, feel, and perform better than I ever had in my entire life. That was 2011. 2011, that happened. I had a personal training background. I took all this stuff, common sense stuff, what I thought was common sense, put it all together, started training people, started the website, started writing. That turned into the Primitive View blog, and I wanted to be one of those guys, right? I wanted to be like a Robb Wolf. I wanted to be like a Mark Sisson. I wanted to be like a Katie Bowman. I wanted to be like a Erwan LaCour. I wanted to be one of the guys, one of the people that others came to for help. So my moniker was Primitive Dave. My website was the Primitive View. I was all about primitive this and primitive that. Well, I've given all that shit up. I've given up trying to be that person. I haven't given up following this lifestyle. When Robb put out the second book, I was like, I already know a lot, Robb. You've taught me a lot. What can you teach me now? Turns out he could teach me a lot, and he could reaffirm a lot. Why I think this book is so good, personally for me, why did I need it? Is because it's confirmation. A lot of the books that I've written, I don't have, and I make this pretty blatant, I don't have the experience or the background or the desire to read scientific studies, double blind, blah, blah, blah. I'm going off of feeling. I'm going off of common sense. I'm going off of what makes sense to me and in general, right? Do I have the science that says eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast is bad for you compared to eating bacon and eggs? Do I have the scientific proof? No. But it kind of makes sense that we want to control our blood sugar and we don't want to start our day off with high blood sugar and start sending this dual roller coaster. So, blood sugar, don't eat sugar. To maintain your blood sugar, don't eat sugar. I don't have scientific proof. I don't have a piece of paper. I don't have letters. I didn't go to fucking college. But it's common sense to me. That makes sense. I put it into a book. People freak out because I don't have any authority, right? So, why did I like this book? One reason is because Robb backs up almost everything that I've published, everything that I've said. He backs it up with fucking science, right? This guy is a science guy. Biochemist? What the fuck, Robb? This guy is sciencey as shit, right? He's got all the evidence, well, most of the evidence. He's done the studies, he's done the reading, he knows doctors, he knows people with PhDs, PhDs. He knows these people, right? Credible source. Side note, same thing happened when I read Move Your DNA by Katie Boone. I was just like, hey, we should move naturally. I compared us to chimpanzees and how they're so strong, and those fuckers don't lift weights. They don't go to the gym. Maybe we should be doing natural movements like them, hanging from trees, walking and crawling. I didn't have the science. I didn't have anything. It was just a feeling. Then I read Move Your DNA. Boom, it's all there. Thank you, Katie. Thank you for doing all the research and studying and going to college for me. The thing is, what sucks is that because I don't have these credentials, people don't buy my books. All right, what are you gonna do? So another thing, Robb. Oh, one of those things that I was telling people, and my man Sean Stevenson said this, and I don't know if it really registered with me. I don't know if it registers with everybody else, but Sean Stevenson says you can't out willpower biology. All right. What Robb is saying in this book, what he is saying, his version of it is like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you're obese or that you're overweight or that you can't control your eating. And as much as people want to call you a fatty, as much as people want to yell at you, you don't have discipline, you don't have willpower, you don't want it enough. Fuck them. They're stupid. They don't know. You are wired to eat. You're wired to get as many easy calories as possible. It's in your biology. Right? For the people who says, well, that's not how it is for me, you're not the ones that we're fucking talking to, dickhead. If you're skinny and you don't have any problems, you can eat whatever you want, blah, 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 go fuck yourself. We're not talking to you. We're not trying to help you. You don't fucking need it. And we don't need you to tell us not to help these people or that what we're telling these people is wrong. You don't know. You've never had to go through their struggle. So fuck you. I'm starting to get mad at these imaginary people. All right. The other thing that really pointed out that was good for me from this Robb's book, Wired to Eat, is that he's not a paleo hard ass anymore. When I said at the beginning, like, I've already know a lot, what can you teach me, Robb? He can teach me that it's okay to change. It's okay to adapt. It's okay to say something at one point and then discover that you were wrong and admit to it. I'm not saying Robb says he's wrong. The foundation for his program is still a paleo diet, but what he talks about is adding carbohydrates that you respond well to, and you have to test those out. He calls it the 7-day carb test. Test them out. Use a glucose meter, and that's what I'm starting to do. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm not cooking right now. I'm not in a place where I can cook. I'm doing the best I can. But Robb was a paleo hard ass. He was. I've even texted him once and said, amaranth flakes or amaranth? What about amaranth? And his response on Twitter was, are you fucking kidding me? I don't think that's a different Robb now. I think Robb has changed. He's more open, and I think, like me, he's realized being a strict hard ass about your eating makes you kind of a dick, and people don't want to hang out with you. So a cute girl drove by and I lost all the train of thought. Anyways, yeah, it's okay to adapt. It's okay to make changes. It's okay to admit you're wrong at some point. Is the paleo diet the one solution for everybody? The answer is obviously no. But it is the one restart, the one way that I think people should adapt to and use to reset. The biggest thing about the paleo diet is what is not about being a caveman, but it's about healing your gut. It's about not eating things that make you sick. Somebody once said to me, like, I tried a paleo diet, but I just can't eat that much meat. Who fucking told you to eat so much meat? How much meat are you eating? Just because you're now paleo, you got to eat a fucking pound of meat? You don't have to. You don't have to eat any meat if you don't want to. But it's got this bad stigma. It's a healing diet, and it's a healing diet by eliminating things that make you sick. By not eating. Is that a fad diet? Is that me trying to make money? Is like paleo shakes? Am I trying to sell you paleo shakes? No. I'm just telling you, Rob's just telling you, other people are just telling you that for about 30 days, if you did not eat the things that make you sick, it could set you up for the rest of your life. The rest of your life. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I think that's it. If you haven't read The Paleo Solution, well, you might want to skip it and just go straight to Wired to Eat. If you want to learn, if you like Robb's writing style, and you read The Paleo Solution, then you go back to read The Paleo Solution. He'd probably like it if I tell you to buy both books. But as you can tell by what I was talking about, he's kind of changed. He goes in depth about the paleo diet, and the Paleo Solution. He covers it a little in Wired to Eat. He goes into more stuff. But what I'm saying is, if you've struggled with your weight, or if you've struggled, I can't narrow it down, but I'm the weight loss guy. I think I'm the weight loss guy. I think I can help people lose weight, or could have. Motherfuckers don't want to listen to me. But because of my personal struggles with my weight, I'm always focusing on weight loss. But there's other things. If you're struggling with autoimmune disease, if you're struggling with celiac, if you start struggling with something and you don't know what it is, and neither do your doctors, then you may want to give this a shot. Robb Wolf, Wired to Eat. Highly recommend. I'd hold the book up, but I didn't read the book. I don't have time to read nonfiction. I got to listen to it while I'm out walking or fishing. All right, audio book is pretty good. Oh, one thing, where are these magical PDFs? I mean, not just Robb's book. Every audio book I ever got that had a chart that they want you to look at, they're available in the PDF. Where the fuck are these PDFs? They're not on my phone. I don't know where these PDFs are. Out in the opportunity for a joke, I missed it. Out in the stratosphere, I don't know where these PDFs are. But I'm running out of time. Anyways, that's it. Check out Wired to Eat. If you have any concerns about your body and your health, I don't guarantee, but it'll help. I'm running out of time. I gotta go.